June is asking you, Psychic Rika, do you see Nick staying with her, or is he going to be moving to a different state? Thank you in advance.
I do think he's moving, but you know what's interesting is I wrote down an L, then a slash, like almost. I wrote down like Jane, but you're June, so I'm not sure if there's an L connected to Nick or if it's just the ending of your name there. Here we go. Take an exhale. Think of the word listen. Also, I feel connected to your father in some way, June, even if whether he's living or past. I feel like this man is going to move, but I feel like either it's temporary or even him moving won't keep you guys from being together, because they say he might be moving, but they also show a future where you can be living together or even like the equivalent of marriage, if not married. Also, a dog energy is connected here. And of course, you know, if you've done my Facebook lives, anything that if you're listening and anything I say, that's verification, is ways of saying yes to certain things and stuff like that. So even if it seems silly, a dog or your dad or whatever, like these are ways of connecting. But that's what I got. I got that it wasn't one or the other. And even if she thinks it is because you got kids and you can't move or something, it sounds like it's not one or the other, and that maybe we need to broaden this idea for a solution, or broaden our mind to solutions we cannot see yet.
Wonderful. Thank you, June, for submitting your question today, and we really hope that you enjoyed that answer from Psychic Rika. If you did, we would love to hear about it in the chat as well, so we can go ahead and put it up on the screen. But thank you for attending the live stream today. Our next question for you, Rika, as we move on very quick, is from Tiara here, wanting to know simply, in her relationship with Michael, is he going to propose this year?
Well, you know, I'm not talking about pregnancies or anything like that, but I tell you, the first image that came through was a sweet looking family. Yeah. There's a male connected to Michael, which is important. That's either going to be his brother, best friend, or suppose his dad. I think it's here alive. It's someone you should know. Like I'd have you verify, well, is his best friend like this? And you'd say yes. And then, so let me give you a date if they'll let us, if they'll let you not be surprised. Okay. I got May. The other date that hit was August, but they say like May 16, May 17, May with a 6 or 7, which could be 3 different 6 or 7s in the month, each month. But May, and then also the month of August popped up. So Tiara, if you're listening and May and August mean things such as significant dates like birthdays, anniversaries, days of passing, let us know. But that's what I get. So it could obviously be between those months, but I heard May and then I heard August. So the answer is yes, but really what triggered it was a desire for family that I felt within Michael, and a desire for family, which I feel within you, even if you guys already have your own kids. But I just felt a desire of family, and that family seemed to have children.
All right. Thank you, Tiara, for submitting your question today. I did see somebody ask how to just submit a question. Yes, please just put your questions in the chat, and we will try our best to answer as many possible questions as we can during today's live stream. But Tiara, thank you for your question today. And we hope
you doubts, you know, that Tiara has a lot of doubts, and those, I think it's sometimes people have doubts about the people, but they think if they can find out, well, if he's going to propose to me, that'll take my doubt away. But remember, marriage is a big deal. So if there's doubts you have, you know, you can see that. Okay. There's doubts. If there's doubts you have, you know, like just hearing that someone likes you or just hearing that they'll propose isn't always how your doubts go away. So if you have doubts, you need to deal with those internally.
All right. Thank you again, Tiara. Next question is going to be here from Angela. Angela is wanting to know our 2 separate questions. So we'll try and divide our time evenly real quick. For career and love, Rika, will she be getting the promotion to be a director for her? Yes, the director position. And will her ex, Drexel, be contacting her soon to apologize? Thank you in advance, Rika.
What if he contacts you without the apology? So I'm just going to try to take some of the loaded stuff out of here for some reason. Drexel was the street I grew up on. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay, let's see. Angela, we'll go the promotion. You know, I do think you can get that promotion, but I'm also being told that you can also find another position, another company that might pay you more. Like if you're thinking to yourself, I don't know that I want to stay, but I want the director, you know, Yes, and they put a J name next to it. So hopefully there's someone at work with a J or G. Would that be the first, middle, last name, which connects you to the director position? Sure, honey, you should be a director. You'd be a great director. It's weird. All of a sudden she had a white coat on, which could be medicine, IT, science or medicine, or IT, which is a science. And they put a clipboard in front of you, which was interesting. And it was like the month of May, and you were definitely a director. I think you'd be an excellent director. An excellent director. Okay, now the X Drexel. Oh, okay. So everyone that's listening, let's get us connected here in these calls. So we're all listening. I know you all want your questions answered, but the easiest way for us to get through is if we're all collectively here for each other. Okay. So we all want each person's question to be answered. That's what we want. So let's be here for each other in our minds and bodies so that I don't have 1,000 different minds trying to talk to me at once kind of thing. Okay. I guess I can hear you. Honey, they say Drexel does come back around. Not Drexel, excuse me. Your ex, which is Drexel, comes back around towards February. I find you to still be dissatisfied. I feel like there's still going to be problems. I think there'll be another down. Then I think he'll come back in May or June with probably the way that you want him to come back. So it sounds like you have a very distinctive way that you would take this guy back, which is appropriate. Each person should have their own decision on that. I think he will try to reach out. It probably won't be what you want. You probably would hang out with him. Then you probably get discouraged. Then you would walk away and they show about May. If that's all good for you and that's worth it for you, then go for it. I also have to tell you there's a really tall person, which to me is not Drexel, a very tall person and a different direction for you that I think might give you more of what you want. But the answer is yes, Drexel will contact you soon. The apology, though, feels like it's later.